I'm Brian Oyola. Here's what Ritz buys you in Sunny Isles: a service operating system in a pure residential tower. No hotel component. The door opens before you reach it. The lobby scent is subtle and consistent. In the gym, coconut water is already cold. At the pool, lotion appears before you ask. It's a brand that learned hospitality first, then pressed that DNA into a residence, and the brand says it best. We are ladies and gentlemen, serving ladies and gentlemen. This is what the experience brings. Highlights: private 250-foot oceanfront with chair, umbrella setup. A beach restaurant with pool, beach service, and in-residence delivery. Oceanfront fitness plus wellness with sauna, steam, and treatment rooms. The 33rd floor private club level with lounges, wine and cigar rooms, and 8 guest suites. Private elevator lobbies to residences, 24/7 valet, concierge, kids club, and east and west pool decks. One connecting to the beach, one for laps and quiet time. For the complete amenities and service list, pause and screenshot the next screen. Our team pulled and cleaned the resale ledger around delivery in 2020. Ritz-Carlton Sunny Isles launched sales in 2015 and delivered in 2020. So many 2020 closings were the end of multi-year reservations, not quick flips. A subset of those owners resold in 2020 through 2021. In that window, the average gain loss was about -4% net after estimated closing costs. Then 2022 arrived, and the building took a breath. Selling into 2022, the average outcome moved to plus 26% after estimated closing costs, a 30-point swing. Rare in real estate and a clean example of COVID price unwinding. Once you account for the time cost of capital, those 40 to 50% deposits parked with the developer during construction, the apparent plus 26% narrows materially. Let's step onto a high south exposure terrace. Skyline, water, afternoon light, and one crucial variable next door, the small property Tropicana on the adjacent smaller site that, based on guidance I've heard, if redeveloped, is roughly capped around 20 to 25 floors. Please verify this before you transact. Zoning can change. In high rises, a line is the same vertical set of residences across floors. Think 1005, 2005, 3005. Specific vertical lines are unique. Snapshot today. Ritz-Carlton Sunny Isles Beach has 3.8% of the building on the market for sale, less than 4%. Low choice concentrates demand and lets the right lines test premiums. Porsche Design Tower. Our recent internal snapshot showed 20% of the building listed for sale. It's an engineering icon experience. The Sky Garage arrival is unmatched, but higher active supply usually equals more downward pressure on pricing because buyers have more options. Aston Martin Residences, currently 20 to 25% listed. Another car-branded tower with higher active inventory right now. One Bal Harbour, Ritz-Carlton. The residential side, excluding hotel units, comprises 185 condominium residences, with 2 of 185 active. Roughly 1% inventory at the moment. Since 2022, 20 MLS sales closed. Building averages $1,428 to $1,640 a square foot, while lines 08 and 09 averaged $2,030 a square foot between 2022 to 2024. Why the gap? Line rarity, low building inventory, and unit direction view. They're the only 2 lines with direct ocean view and closest to the shoreline. In Bal Harbour, some buyers value the convenience of a Shabbat-friendly elevator or lower floor for proximity to community resources. At the same time, higher floors typically command better views. Different buyers, different premiums. Of those 20 sales, only 1 to 2 were financed. The rest were cash. And cash-heavy buildings tend to be less interest rate sensitive on entry and exit. Side note on foreign exchange. When the US dollar weakens, international cash buyers gain purchasing power, and Miami can get an injection of capital. In my opinion, you have a higher chance of coming out positive by focusing first on line quality and your hold horizon, not 100% the brand logo. Then check comparables by line, not just the building average, and also compare similar lines in surrounding buildings. Choose the protected line real buyers compete for and give your hold enough runway to let timing work in your favor. A working hypothesis we'll keep testing. Hospitality-branded residences like Ritz-Carlton may show tighter inventory and stronger hold behavior than car-branded towers, which, for now, show higher actives. Not causation, but a signal worth tracking. To recenter the topic,
this video is about Ritz-Carlton Sunny Isles.
The Porsche Aston mentions are brief context. One Bal Harbour is a brand cousin lens, another Ritz address showing low inventory and line-based premiums. Together, the two Ritz properties in this case study both show low inventory. Here's how to stay disciplined on exit. Absorption. What are months of inventory in your line? Scarcity. How often does your line even hit the market? Protection. Any credible 3 to 5 year risk to your view, noise, elevator logic? Re-verify height, zoning. Guidance can change. Buyer pool. Cash heavy or mortgage heavy? Margin of safety. Averages hide the spread. Some lines trade well above the building average, others well below. Your edge is selecting the protected line and the right floor level. If you reserve pre-construction and want a clear read on what yield you might have, or you're unsure about your exit strategy, send me a DM and I'll review your exact line and floor, then map a data-backed timing plan. Iconic brands don't suspend market physics. Outcomes follow absorption, timing, line selection, and liquidity windows. Subscribe for the next deep dive. Thanks for watching. Miami Luxury Decoded.